search for two dangerous escaped killers now in day 16. Crowds of law enforcement officers are looking for these men, Richard Matt and David Sweat, in Allegheny County tonight. There have been unconfirmed sightings of the escaped convicts who broke out of a maximum security upstate prison 2 weeks ago yesterday. The search narrowed in on Friendship, New York, after residents says they spotted the two men walking along some railroad tracks near the town. A News 4 photographer followed this large group of New York State corrections officers, who you'll see in a moment, in the middle of an active search in Friendship earlier today. You can see them looking through cars and inside homes, even searching a cemetery. For more than 24 hours, we have been in Allegheny County bringing you the latest details of this massive manhunt. Tonight, we have an hour of live team coverage. News 4's Marissa Perlman is in Amity with details from New York State Police. But first, let's send it over to News 4's Dave Graber. He's live in Friendship along Interstate 86. What do we know tonight, Dave?
Well, Callan, I'm standing here at the corner of Maple Grove Road and Pigtail Road, also, as you said, along the westbound side of Interstate 86. Now, this yesterday was ground zero for that law enforcement search. A massive effort was here yesterday, but I can tell you now the presence of law enforcement is noticeably lighter. In fact, we just talked to a couple of New York State troopers who said this area, for all intents and purposes, is now clear. Roads and even the interstate have reopened here in Friendship this evening. Now, the search has been going on all throughout the day, including starting early this morning. The video you're seeing now is exclusive, as News 4 cameras were the only ones in this neighborhood, as dozens of additional troopers and members of the state's Department of Corrections descended on this area of Friendship. Now, as their press conference today began, New York State Police were urging residents to remain vigilant and on alert. This despite the fact that yesterday afternoon's sighting was an unconfirmed sighting. Now, that's just what residents we talked to today are doing. They're remaining vigilant, but they're also aware of the impact this much law enforcement presence is having on the psyche of Allegheny's small towns.
I think we should feel safe enough with the police presence we have. I think that they're doing a really good job of keeping everybody comprised of what's going on. You know, not that they have a lot of news or anything, but at this point, unless there's been an absolute confirmation of something going on in this area, I think we should just go on as, you know, otherwise I think it's going to put too much panic around. It's these small areas, you know, it's very hard to get caught up in, you know, very easy to get caught up in this area.
Now, just before 5:30 this afternoon, dispatchers basically opened up the airwaves to all scanner traffic. Now, why is that significant? Well, it is because for all throughout the day, all up until around 5:30 or so, those airways were reserved for emergency traffic, as troopers and other authorities were following up on individual tips, and they were searching vehicles, and they were even searching homes. Now, again, that all changed at 5:30. Regular traffic is now permitted on those airwaves. We'll see if that changes tonight as additional tips move in and as their investigation in and around this area of Allegheny County continue. If that does change, we'll certainly have it in on our website, WIVB.com, and on our air if we are able. Reporting live in Friendship, Dave Graber, News 4 at 6.